A modern metropolis can shut down in 60 seconds. Traffic signals go blind, the subway stops, ATMs freeze. Finally, the lights go out. Somewhere else, a threat actor watches the results. They aren't typing commands or coordinating a breach. They have deployed an autonomous agent that is currently writing and replicating across the network at superhuman speed. Disabling the critical systems of an entire nation is now a matter of self-directing code rather than physical weapons or human coordination. Every society relies on industrial control systems, or ICS, to manage physical processes like water filtration, power generation plants, and mass transit. This diagram illustrates the architecture of these systems. The vulnerability lies in the pathways connecting the Level 5 enterprise network, where employees check email, directly down to the Level 0 and 1 sensors and actuators on the factory floor. According to recent data on top ICS sectors affected by cyber attacks, the manufacturing and power sectors are the primary targets, representing the most critical points of failure in modern infrastructure. Because these legacy systems were built decades before the modern internet, connecting them to today's global network has created a massive, highly exposed attack surface that was never designed for digital security. The process begins when an employee clicks a malicious link in a routine phishing email. That single click unleashes an agentic AI. This software immediately begins conducting autonomous reconnaissance, mapping out internal data and identifying unpatched systems without any human direction. The AI manipulates core protocols by poisoning DNS caches and forging BGP announcements. It hijacks the network's plumbing, redirecting data to malicious nodes. This creates a circular dependency. Defenders cannot download recovery tools or update certificates because the required paths are already compromised. These agents execute up to 90% of offensive operations at thousands of requests per second. Human defenders cannot react fast enough to intercept a spread moving at this scale. In 2015, hackers breached the physical control systems of the Ukrainian power grid and commanded hardware to fail, cutting power to over 200,000 people. In an automated scenario, this digital manipulation triggers cascading failures across major global airports, critical hospital systems, and supply chains simultaneously, paralyzing the physical world through a digital infection. The impact is also deeply psychological. This data shows the stress levels experienced during total internet blackouts, with a significant percentage of the population reporting extreme anxiety and feelings of isolation when their connection to the world is severed. An autonomous cyber attack results in more than just a temporary glitch. It causes total physical paralysis and widespread societal trauma. Defending against these threats requires AI-driven network intelligence platforms that can process telemetry volumes far exceeding human capacity. This is proactive security posture management. Defensive AI must reason across the entire network context to find and seal vulnerabilities, like a misrouted connection, before an offensive agent can exploit them. We have entered a machine-speed arms race. In this environment, human operators have shifted from active defenders to supervisors of competing algorithms. If an autonomous agent can bypass the defenses of a national power grid, the security on a personal smartphone or home thermostat is negligible. An adversary can repurpose millions of these compromised consumer devices into a massive botnet. This collective computing power is turned back against the core control nodes of the national grid, using the very devices we trust to overwhelm the systems we depend on. This creates a scale of attack that can darken entire continents. The rapid evolution of agentic AI has turned our reliance on legacy infrastructure into a race against a clock we can no longer see. As offensive automation outpaces our ability to manually intervene, the risk of a nationwide collapse becomes an inherent part of our connected reality.